Okay, let's get started. Or let's get continued. What's the light so hazy? Looks super hazy. Let's adjust this a little bit. Okay. So we were black lining the Panzer IV, I think is where we're at. So let's finish up the black lining the Panzer IV, and then all these will be all set. So let's grab our Gnome oil, the brush we've been using. Is this it? This is it. Okay. What's up, nice? What's up? What's not? What's up, nice? What's up, Jeff? Yeah, just plugging along here. It's the last Africa Corps tank I have to do. Well, that and these other ones that we're working on as well. And then we'll go back and I don't know if we'll do some infantry or we're going to go back and do some British tanks. Thank you. I've got several of them here. Well, these are almost how they're completed. They'll end up looking like this. This is a completed one. And we still have to do markings on them and so forth. But these 3D printing things are beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. Plastic, the resin. The resin. Let me go ahead and grab. I got a tray of them unpainted. Not these particular ones, but I do have other ones. I'll show you what they look like. These are some British tanks that are over here. These are from A13s. And this is how they come. They come in this grayish color. Resin. They're almost rubbery a little bit. Now they've been assembled. They've got parts to put on them, but you know, turrets are solid. They're really pretty. Smell kind of interesting. I don't mean that in a bad way. They actually. So we're doing stuff with North Africa stuff. And they're actually they're printed by someone. They have a presence on Facebook and on the web called Iron Horse Collectibles. They're out of Indiana, and they're really affordable. And he prints in all different scales. A lot of the stuff on his page is really formulated for 156 scale. I don't do that scale. I do 120, 172nd. And I reached out to him. He's like, "Yeah, I can print whatever scale you want." So there you have it. And I don't mind building the model kits, but sometimes they're more expensive and they take longer to do. And I don't mind doing them, but man, some of them are really, really expensive. They cost like twice as much. Mishanya 007, secret agent. Secret agent. See, I've been pretty happy with how these turned out. Pretty happy with the worn appearance that they have. It's just a bunch of little steps. I do it all on here. I was gonna make a video on how I paint them, but I don't have anybody watching the camera while I'm doing it. So I ended up doing quite a bit of footage, and then I looked at it, and a lot of it was not centered properly. So yeah, it's just unfortunate, but nothing more frustrating than trying to do something that's good for other people, and then it just ends up not working out. So I really like this step actually, as tedious as it may be. There's always going to be something that you don't like about it, the process. Cleaning flash off things, not a fan. Not a fan of cleaning flash off things. I don't know how long I'll be on here on here tonight. A lot of that's up to you guys. How interactive we want it to be. Well, their weather report was really off today. It was supposed to get a little bit of rain. It rained pretty much all day long. Lots of little things you want them to have enough contrast so they pop up. We'll definitely be back on in the morning. I just figured I'd pop in to see if anybody was on. But I've been pretty worthless in the evenings, and by this time I'm like tired. I do a lot better waking up early and painting. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it very long today. I'll be back on in the morning, but I had a late dinner and now it's just kind of just sitting there. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't know is the turret on the Mark IV is actually offset towards the driver's side a little bit. So it's not completely vertical. It's over a little bit. Interesting. He builds a Tiger Panzer. I have one. I have I have two King Tigers built and painted. I have one built but not painted. It's primed. I have Tiger ones. I only have the one by Cromwell. It's a beautiful miniature, but I only have one of them. I personally was never a really big fan of Tigers. I didn't say they were a piece of junk. They're just, This is a Panther. This is a Panzer IV-E. The D was the earliest version of the Panzer IV that they used in the desert. I don't know what I just said because I'm like delirious. I'm like falling asleep, but Panzer IV-D is the earliest version that they used in the desert. Not most numerous. Certainly not the most numerous. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut off because in order for me to stay on, I'm going to have to drink coffee. I don't need to drink coffee. We'll save that for in the morning. So we're going to be back on in about 8 hours. And we'll continue working on this stuff at that point. All right, folks, have a good evening. Bye-bye.